Alrighty, hello everybody. Welcome to episode number 2, or day number 2 rather, of this KvK heroic anthem that we got going on over here. It's Ploto Gaming, and we are back at it with the chaining. It is currently January 10th, 23 UTC, so we are gonna be streaming and continuing on with the chaining grind by starting off with using another 25% expansion and then sending out some marches here. I haven't really been chaining that much off stream. Like I was able to complete the 800 barbs killed overnight. I believe that is an individual achievement from Path of Greatness. So I've done all of the barb achievements here. Yeah, I completed the 800 barbs. Everything's been done through chaining. I did actually slip out of the top 20 though, because you know I was working and not really chaining. So the goal of today is to try to get back our ranking and get back up there to that top 20 ranking, as well as continuing to progress on technology, which I feel like we're doing a pretty decent job at. Going full econ is something that I've always done, but we'll have to see if we'll have enough military tech by the time we get to zone 5. So this is kind of the tech tree we got going on right now. We finished all of the TAC 1 techs. We're currently we finished all of the econ techs level 1. We're currently on attack 2, and then trying to work our way up towards more skillful operations so that we could get more plunder and all that stuff. And people might say the ROI is like Kingsland, but that's kind of my mindset right now, is building as much technology so that we can, you know, get as much return for Kingsland rather than the zone 5, because the zone 5 is going to be a select best regardless. So but that doesn't mean like we're gonna be slacking or anything like that. I'm just gonna hope that my barb chaining and kind of the grinding I'm doing with my chaining will make up in zone 5 for the fact that I'm going econ. So yo, appreciate it, Texan, appreciate it, Ed. Yeah, we're 22. I'm really proud of the KD. We're doing pretty well for the first day. I mean, it's only day 1, but we are doing pretty well in terms of honor. We do have an honor requirement in this KvK, which is the first time I think we've ever done that. So I'm happy to see that people are taking it seriously, and it's not really supposed to be like a forceful like, yeah, you got to get this honor. It's more so because what we've seen in previous KvKs, especially versus 960, is that they really focus on that early honor, and that's not because they want to get they want all of their members to get top 20, but rather it's because all of this honor grind gives you a ton of crystals. Like we could check how much barbarians my Richard has killed so far. My Richard has not gone home ever since the KvK started. Let me go ahead and see. I think I'm just gonna check on the other chains before. Okay, let's make sure Zhuge Liang's there. Let's see how many barbarians my Richard has killed by themselves. 326 barbarians with Richard alone in 24 hours. So we are, you know, doing our best here. Let me say hello to the chat, by the way. Yo, Paget, Texan, of course, Baku, Henry. I told you you're gonna be here yesterday. Yo, appreciate you for coming back, man. And we got Bacon, we got Beast. We're so far. Well, I did also, it's not only because I chained, I did also, you know, max the pop-ups, so that was a factor. But let's just say it's also because I changed, right? It's like we got like an extra tech by now, an extra couple of techs probably worth of crystals with the 10k honor. And the thing that's cool about this is you could kind of guesstimate how much barbarians people have killed by dividing this by 10, because currently barbarians give 10 honor, and you do get honor from getting a resource node, but it's really negligible. So and I haven't really been gathering that much, so I killed almost like 1,000. I probably killed 1,000 barbs so far, according to my honor. So hey, Ploto Stonkers. L-bot. Hey man, don't forget to like and subscribe. Indeed, indeed. Let me go ahead and continue on the chaining here. So we're gonna be the thing that's really interesting about HA is there's like different phases of Heroic Anthem where I feel like in Strife of the 8 and even Siege of Orleans to a certain extent, there's like this fighting stage and there's like this peaceful stage and then a fighting stage, and that fighting stage usually lasts until Kingsland. Like last KvK, as soon as Pass 6 is opened, I mean Zone 6 rather, which I think is also Pass 6. No, it's Pass 5s. But as soon as Zone 6 is opened, we were fighting until the end of Kingsland. That's not going to be the case to this KvK, so there's going to be that Zone 5 fight that we've been talking about, and then there's going to be this Zone 6 peaceful Zen, go back to chaining, lick your wounds, and until Kingsland. So it's going to be a really interesting change of pace because we've been playing these fighting KvKs over and over, except for Nile. For that one rest KvK, we've been playing these fighting KvKs for quite a while now. So you do negative in resources? You do not. You get like 150k resources per barbarian you kill chaining with T5. And the thing about chaining with T5 is like resources aren't really a limiting factor, you know what I mean? More so you'll see that AP is going to be a limiting factor, but you do gain resources chaining even with T5. And you could chain a lot smarter than I'm doing. Like there's ways to minimize your losses. There's like different gear sets I can do, different armaments and stuff, but I'm kind of just going with the flow for now. How do you generate AP over... Yo, Big Kane, what's up, man? Generate AP over off-season. I empty my AP reserves every KvK. Never give it time to recover. Doing barb forts during off-season is definitely the way to use your AP during off-season. Like, because you get... especially when you join a barb fort now, they changed it up where you just were able to get it for free from... infinitely from the alliance gifts or whatever, but now you actually have to join the bar forts yourself. But essentially doing bar forts in off season allows you to transform your AP in off season into bottles that you can use for KvK. And although it's not like a 140 to 140 ratio, it's usually like 140 to 50, it's still worth, you know, saving those AP pots. And then you can see the majority of my AP, 16k 50 AP pots are from barb forts during off season. So that's why, like, at this point I've accumulated so much AP. When it's so hard to burn that much AP from chaining, and even though we're in an HA KvK, like or a SOC KvK where the barbs cost more, it's still really hard to burn that much AP during chaining. I don't think I could burn 800 or 800k AP from chaining in a single KvK, you know what I mean? So I tend to go down like 1k, like 100k AP per KvK, and then I get to bring it back up during off season. So I never really have a problem with AP. Yeah, what's up, Isaac? I'm doing well. Yeah, just finished work. I don't know, like, it's winter in Canada right now, and I kind of feel super sluggish during when the sun goes down so early. So I'm just waiting for the seasons to change, I guess. Odds of a top 20 honor this KvK. It's not something that I usually aim for, but it's something that, I mean, it's likely to happen. We'll have to see how many, because the thing is, everyone's going to be pushing honor, because we've been telling our KD to push honor as well. Not for top 20, but rather just for the crystals that you get. So it's going to be pretty competitive this KvK, but if I really put my mind to it, I could probably get it, but it's not a priority. We do have 7 coins already, and even though coins are going to be a premium now because of the iconic system, and you definitely want to get these blueprints every KvK. I'm not really like, it's not a make or break. I could get the other coins as well, and if we win the KvK, then we could get even more coins, right? So I've been chaining like a madman and losing my mind. I've been chaining so much that like it's just become second nature to me, where it's not even a task that I think about. It's just like I see a barb and it's like breathing, you know? Like I'm not even thinking right now. I'm just going in between marches and all that stuff. Hello from Detroit. Yo, what's up? Detroit, the Motor City. I've visited Detroit a couple times. It's not too far from where I live. It's not as bad as people say it is, at least when I've been. Yeah, what's up, Victor? Yeah, the Kingdom Eyes didn't take full advantage of forts because they were nerfed. Seems like a lot of people from had reserves from the time in Rock. They were nerfed, but they're still worth doing. Like, what else are you gonna really do? The only thing that's better than doing forts still is doing like barb chaining in Home Kingdom, which is crazy. I don't know if anyone but 12 does that. I don't even know if 12 does that anymore because I heard they nerfed that. But yeah, I think forts are still the way to go. Like there's not much else to do. And the thing about the nerf is it nerfed it for only a certain amount of KDs. Like for our KD, we hit the cap about halfway through the week, maybe like 2 days, 3 days into the week. But for less active KDs, like you won't feel that cap at all. So I do wish that they would nerf the nerf, but I kind of understand why they nerfed that AP change. Like it does make sense in hindsight, because I heard people would like bring their farm accounts and then bought forts, and then that would just allow them to get infinite AP from onto their mains from using AP on, you know what I mean? So there's like some expletive stuff if you're able to go AP positive 24/7 on as an alliance, right? Yeah, what's up, Blood? You didn't say anything. You were responding to Big Kane. I'll have place out there bad, and I probably went to the touristy area, huh? Maybe. No, but like yeah. $12 on Monday. Yeah, like really active KDs. Like we're not particularly active during off season. We're okay. Like people will join your fort in our kingdom, you know what I mean? Like there was a time where people wouldn't even, I would have to bring my farm account into my alliance so that I could do forts, but that's no longer the case. But I don't know, we're still just in the middle of the pack Imperium. Actually enjoy chaining. It definitely an addiction. It's bad when fighting in the field and see a group of force and barbs. I want to send my zeal over to hit them real quick. Honestly, that's happened to me, especially when your AP bar is full. It's like, damn, let me just hit these barbs real quick, you know? Like, it's like, oh shoot, I accidentally hit them. Might as well chain them, you know? You gotta play it off like it was an accident. Oh, yeah, I think I saw that question. CC Heraclius and Hua Theodora, or other way around. I like CC Heraclius. That's what I'm using, but they're interchangeable. It doesn't really matter too much. I just like my CC to be more tankier. Because Hua has innate healing, and then like it really depends on your philosophy, right? I know people like having 3 really strong chaining marches and then the rest of them like they just bring home every other chain. I kind of like spreading it out. Oh man, that's a rip. Was that the first barb? Definitely not, right? That's okay. That's a 4 chain. It's all good. The resets weren't that bad for me yesterday. I wonder if they're gonna be bad for me today. Like, I think this reset actually. Let's check if that was the first barb we killed. We hit rather. It was, so it doesn't matter. Great. I could go back and hit that whenever. The thing that's good about having an active KD is, you know, everyone will hopefully have decent crystal tech by the time we fight. The bad thing is it's hard to find places to chain. Like, we have to walk over yonder. My Richard is literally on the other side of the continent right now with how far I walked. And I did that on purpose because Richard, as I said, like, has been out since KvK started. So that means he has the freedom to walk as far from your city as possible. Meanwhile, the squishier marches are nearby my city because they have to refresh it, like, whenever they're low, right? So the Richard being far away allows me to have, rather than 5 marches around my city, it's only 4 marches, and then my Richard's, like, you know, stealing some other barbs elsewhere. I heard you get banned if you do the 10 to 12 chaining. Interesting, I didn't know that. I feel like in more mechanical usually Underworld KvK not usually too bad. It's a still amount of AP if you join the rallies as well. Try 1+1. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely the way to go. Yeah, what's up, Apple? How you doing, man? Hopefully your stream's doing well. Looking forward to fighting you. I was told he's going to, I mean, he's still probably streaming, so he just came in and said boom boom, but I heard he's gonna target me this KvK, so we'll have to see if who'll win the trades. I mean, they'll definitely have open field advantage, that's for sure. We've never been to open field KD, although, I mean, maybe with a new migrant set that's changed, but we've definitely never been like the best open field KD ever. I actually don't remember a single KvK where we owned open field. Actually, instead of the Nile, I don't remember a single KvK where we've won open field decisively. It's always been not really a problem, but not really a strength. Well, my dog's barking again. I don't know, man. Ever since KvK started, my dog's just been barking. You watch Transformers movies? I talk about like the old ones, like Megan Fox and the crazy guy. What's his name? I watched those ones back in the day. Bumblebee. That was like the guy, right? My first fights are gonna be January. I should probably make a graphic for this. First fights are gonna be January 17th. I believe the pass opening is around 15 UTC. Actually, it might even, yeah, actually it might even be even closer. We burnt through those forts so fast. Like, I think that was the fastest we built 30 forts in Rise of Kingdoms. Like, that was really, really fast. I feel like everyone's uptime, I guess, is going to be that 14 to 15 UTC range, which is cool. But yeah. Detroit is borderline Canada. I live in Toronto. It's a 5-hour drive. Trying to get 50k honor in 2 days. I've been slacking during the day. Like, I only barb chain, not gonna lie. The reason why I'm streaming is because it's way easier to chain with people talking rather than chaining by myself. Like, I'm just not motivated enough to do that, so. It's kind of like how you have a gym buddy, right? Where you make it a social obligation to go to the gym rather than it just being yourself, because, you know, you can't rely on yourself to do it by your, like, to be consistent. Like, that's kind of what I'm using you guys when I chain. It's just like, oh, I'm streaming now, so I have to start chaining, you know? So it also makes it fun rather than just like chaining to myself. CC Heraclius is a good one. If you're running one chaining march though, ooh, I mean Richard Heraclius is really good. if you don't really want to invest in like I think the best chaining march for meta out of meta pairs is probably Zhuge Liang with Boudica. Like those are two commanders you probably should have in your murder ball regardless, and they work really well as chaining commanders. The new one, this is a new Transformers. Whenever it comes to movies, like I just watch whatever my girlfriend drags me into. So we watched Barbie, we watched Oppenheimer. Last year you watched Barbie, Oppenheimer, and you watched the new Hunger Games movie. Probably something else, but I forget. But I actually don't. I'm not really a big movie person, even though I took cinema studies in university as a minor. What did I learn? I don't know. I took it because they're bird courses. Heraclius is at 5. What is 5-5, right? Let me check. Heraclius, where's this guy? 5-4. Oh, he is 5-0. Oh, look at this. Now he's 5-5-1-1. You only really need the first skill to be maxed, but the extra 30% health is pretty good as well. So making your whatever march you add to it. If you put Richard Heraclius, you could literally last the whole KvK with your march out, barb chaining, and it won't die. Like it's crazy. Which historical figure would you want to see in ROK? You know what's crazy? I'm not even that big of a history guy. Like I play Rise of Kingdoms. And I don't even know who the people are most of the time. I don't know. Most of my history comes from playing Europa Universalis and what do you call it? But that's like not even real history. That's like random people, you know what I mean? I played Total War Shogun 2, I guess, so I know a little bit of Japanese history. And then I played Civ, and like those are the people that I know. I don't know. Like who would be a good commander from Civ? Yo, put a Canadian commander in there, you know? Let's get the Canadian Civ I'm playing. Imagine if they add Chisco as a commander. Yo, Chisco as a commander. I mean, he is Alex the Great already, right? That's his profile pic. So yeah, Rolf, what's up, man? We are continuing with the barb chains. Did I finish up my Bastion quest? I guess I could give you a little bit of Bastion update. I'm trying to focus down the two important Bastions, which is the Joan of Arc and the Belisarius. This one's like increased defense for garrison, for city garrison, and this one's like increased city attack. So I've been trying to avoid those. I was lucky enough to, oh well, I ruined my chain by talking, but I was lucky enough to gain 3 training quests, so my and that was all on the Joan of Arc Bastion, so I'm doing pretty well in terms of Bastion progress. You should be able to get all of them to level 6 before pass opening, right? If you do the training and do the right quests. It's been so long since I've done Heroic Anthem that I completely forget. And then for SOA, like I don't really pay attention to the level of the Bastions really. I should probably refresh though. I want to refresh this one. It is? Okay, defeating barbarians is a good quest for me. Let us continue on. Shout out to all the people watching me chain. When I start fighting, it's like, damn, that's where you got the speed. That's where you got the resources and speed ups from. It was the 50 chaining streams that he did previous to the fighting. Because yeah, the fighting is exciting, but I really do enjoy... The thing that I enjoy about Rise of Kingdom the most, and the reason why I like... People are always like, you could buy a better account or pilot accounts. I actually enjoy the process of getting the resources and the speed ups and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Yeah, Isaac, that's what's really, really good. It's just for this KvK. I haven't played A-Chain so long, so I actually don't know if you can upgrade all of your Bastion quests evenly and then get them all to level 6. So I kind of just rushed the important ones, and then from there, like, you definitely... Because, yeah, the amount of boost you get is even until you hit level 9 to 10. So there's no real point unless you're trying to get like a Bastion skill or whatnot. So I thought I tuned into 12. Yeah, I saw he was 5 March chinning as well, which is crazy. His KvK is already over, so he's just doing it for the speeds and stuff. I don't know if I could, like, right now I'm doing it with the mindset of like I need the crystals for KvK tech, and that's kind of my driving force. But 5 March barbing for speeds is kind of crazy. Like that's dedication. Like by the time the fighting's over, I'll probably just go down to like 2 March chaining, probably. But yeah. Yeah, it's Bastions don't really matter. The Bastion levels don't really matter except for this one KvK. So it's like always, like, people always forget. It's no big deal. I honestly forgot. This is, as I said yesterday, this is my first HA KvK since we got into SOC. So it's actually been around 2 years. Yo, what's up, Panda? How you doing, brother? Pandito. Hopefully you've been doing well. I don't know if the trip to Vancouver is happening this year, but hopefully if it's next year, the offer still stands. I've been trying to meet up with Rise of Kingdom's friends in real life. I've so far met up with Panther, Pro, and Nikki, so Panda's on the list for sure whenever I go to Van City. It's cool. I hope they have a North America East Coast meetup. I was actually down to travel to LA for the West Coast one, but they didn't invite me. I don't think I was big enough. I had like 1K subs at the time. I will definitely not match my last KvK's performance. Going into that KvK, I had 2K days worth of speed ups, billions of resources, and multiple weeks worth of fighting. I think this KvK, realistically, I'll probably get 1.5. You can go to me? I mean, we could make that happen too. You probably have a bunch of friends from that you know in Rise of Kingdoms in Toronto, right? Like, you're gonna message Seawell? We can meet up with Seawell. Hey, what's up? My 5 marches I use for chaining. So right now I'm using Zhuge Liang Boudica, Ethelflaed Theodora, Huoqi Bing Cyrus, Double C Heraclius, and Richard with YSG. I definitely think the Ethelflaed is replaceable. I just haven't really formulated what commander to replace it with yet. I definitely want it to be a peacekeeping commander. If anyone has any ideas, feel free to put it in the chat. I know 12 uses what's his name? Moctezuma. I don't have a Moctezuma. So I'm kind of treading water here. People have been telling me to use Zeno and Charles. I think that's more appropriate once we get the 40% damage to Barbarian bonus. Once we get wait, oh, whoops, that's the camp. Oh no, it's up here. It's like next to me. Once we get the Rune Crusader for it. But yeah. I swear, there's always weird noises whenever I start streaming. It sounds like I'm doing something to the wall. Yeah, 12-inch is like the chaining god, so he uses Moctezuma for chaining, which is kind of crazy, but there you go. There's a use for him. Like, I remember Chiskel, didn't he max it on his farm, and then he said it was even better than in terms of trades for Barb rallies, but maybe he's a chainer, right? Maybe Moctezuma is a chaining guy. Lohar. The problem with Lohar is his healing factor is once you leave battle, but the thing is, when you're chaining, you don't really leave battle that much. Like, you're gonna get 2k healing factor, which is okay. Like, I'd rather use Boudica, which has more overall healing factor than Moctezuma, than Lohar. I could go ahead and check. Like, Lohar, where's this guy?
A good chief gives.
450 damage factor, 450 healing factor, and then you get 2k once you leave combat. Versus Boudica, which gives you 1k damage factor, and it gives you 400 healing factor. So you just do more damage overall with Boudica. I don't know. Like, I'd rather use Boudica in that situation. Every single time I try to show someone something, I ruin my chain. So if I don't get top 20, it's because I blame chat. My barb chains. Oh, look at this line. Do you have another job, or do I just do YouTube? I do have another job, but I am planning to try doing YouTube full-time soon. So actually, I already put in my letter of resignation. I am going deep into the deep end, I guess, starting February. So it's nerve-wracking, but it's one of those things where I hate half-assing things, and I've been half-assing both, like both YouTube and my job. So I'd rather take a chance, try YouTube full-time, because right now, like, barb chaining and streaming barb chaining is cool and all, but I have so many ideas and video ideas and stream ideas that I want to implement, but it takes so much time to ideate scripts, edit, all that stuff. So I want to try doing that full-time, and then we'll see what happens. And if it doesn't work out, this is just 1 year. That's all good. I could just go back to work. No biggie. His account's better than mine, and I spend. Yeah, To's crazy with his efficiency. I wonder if he's gonna be able to get to that 5 March range soon. Like, being F2P is so hard in this game. Like, I don't know how, like, there's so many dark video game practices that they employ to make you want to spend. It must be super hard to, like, just ignore all of those and go F2P. Like, the flashing and, like the pop-up timer, and there's, like, so many things that are... Because I studied that in university, so it's kind of funny that I'm going knee-deep into a game that has these practices, but I mean, all that matters is you have fun at the end of the day, right? Oh. Wouldn't be opposed on the meetup? Yeah, I mean, I don't know, we'll have to manifest a meetup. I don't think I'm big enough to, like, be like, yo, what's up, everyone meet up in New York, and then have like one person show up. Do I try to settle for 3, or is it try more than 3? I look for a minimum of 3, but if there's more, then it'd be nice, you know what I mean? Like, I used to be someone that would try to min-max everything, but I'm at that point right now where I don't have to be that efficient with my AP. And I don't know, I guess I got lazy, so I'm just trying to look for a minimum of 3. If I'm going for honor and then there's level 51 plus barbs, I actually go for 2. Like, it's the mindset that, because like it's you could stress about chaining and be mad whenever a barb chain, but it's just like not worth my time anymore, you know what I mean? Like, I'm at peace with barb chaining. It's like whatever I get. So I've just been trying to get a solid 3 and then call it a day, especially in a situation like this where all of us, like 2 kingdoms are in one zone. It's hard to find a really good place to chain where you could get that 20 or 30 chain, right? Oh, what was my other job? I'm in communications, so digital communications, website design, editing, video editing, all that stuff. Just kind of a jack of all trades. I kind of stumbled into that job too, like by accident. Like, oops, I found my 9 to 5. You're watching you, like you said, wouldn't you love to quit your job and make money doing what this guy's doing? That's funny. I mean, I'm pretty lucky that I'm still, like, I just graduated from school, so I'm not really like financially liable for anything. And I was talking to like all the parties in my life, like my girlfriend, my parents. I was talking to my boss about it, and they're like, yeah, you know, it's a good opportunity. Like, I've been blessed with opportunities from Lilith as well, where I'm now an official content creator. I've been casting Osiris League matches with Chiskel and Drago, and so it's just like, if that's what I could do part-time, and this is the stuff I could do part-time, and people are watching me while I'm not even putting that much effort into it, like, what could the future be when I do put effort into it? So I don't want that to be a what if. I just want to see, go all in and then see what happens. I did change my ZL talent tree. That's a good point. I changed it so that my ZL has the insight buff, so that you get 10 less AP. You use 10 less AP when you hit. I think it's so worth a talent reset, especially when you're planning to chain a ton like I am. It's just like, it's essentially Peacekeeper at that point. Take a look at Goblin Chat. What's going on in Goblin Chat? What is this? Oh, I already saw the 10 star. That's kind of crazy. They got the moon or whatever, or no, the sun or the crown. I don't know what it's supposed to be. I wish they made it bigger though. You know what I mean? Like, why is the? It's a big accomplishment. I feel like it should be bigger than a normal star. I felt the same way when the moon was first introduced, but I guess they're just future-proofing it so that, like, if they get multiple suns, then they could just put it side by side. I don't know. If I miss a barb, I'll be done sooner spending AP. That's definitely a mindset. I remember someone, I'm like, why are you not using a Peacekeeper to kill barbarian forts? And then they were like, so that I could go to sleep sooner. Oh, that's kind of a funny thing. But I don't know. I'm always in that mindset where I want to be as efficient with my AP as possible. So that's kind of the way that I've been playing ever since. But everyone has their own, like, MO, right? Oops, let's just go up. Yo, what's up, Mimit? And Big Kane, he's not gonna hit the gym. Look at this guy. This is Chad. Have fun, man. Hopefully you hit a PR or something. I haven't touched the gym in a minute, not gonna lie. Ugh. You plan from beginning an AP amount that you want to use in the KvK? Like amount you won't go past? I do not at all. Like I kind of just I've never been that player where I have goals, but I never have limits, you know what I mean? Where I just try to, specifically for AP, I'm just gonna talk about AP because that's the question. I never have any like, oh, I'm only gonna use this amount or that amount. I just try to use my AP as efficiently as possible, and from there just live with the results, right? So if I barb chain and everything's all good and I could potentially hit top 20, or I get as much crystals as possible, that's all that really matters, right? I feel like it's too nerve-wracking for me specifically, where I'm like, oh, did I pass the amount of AP I can use? Like I'd rather just play the game with what I have, and so far I've been going AP positive every KvK, so it doesn't really matter. It's cool to even put it and listen while playing. Raw content creators need love. See someone streaming? Yep. Yeah, raw content creators. Shout out to all the raw content creators and all the people that support them. Before I was a Rise of Kingdoms content creator, the only person I watched consistently was Chisco. But ever since I started streaming and meeting a lot of people, it's a great community to be a content creator in, for sure. And Panther, thank you for the 10 buckaroonies with the thank you. I don't know what I did, but you're welcome. If you ever want to hop in voice, brother, we're always down. You guys left me. You guys were building territory or whatever yesterday. Like my kingdom was in VC yesterday. I was kind of envious because I'm like, damn, I must be talking some shit right now, but I can't stream it. Doesn't that kingdom arrange easy KvKs and get easy Ws? I have no idea about that kingdom's history, but I think it's still impressive, or easy KvK or not, to be the first to get 10 stars is always interesting. And from what I've been told is that they this last KvK, they didn't get that star just because they were 1 star away. They actually earned their contribution this time, so. Do you doze per open zone? Do I do it by... Are you talking about like chaining? I'm not too sure what the question is there. I did see the granary mother loads in bar peeps. I actually put in my my march when I was sleeping. It's so... I think it's really good because... I don't know, like... I mean, I know why they're nodes, is, but like it'd be nice if overnight I could just sleep and then all my gatherers have been gathering overnight, you know what I mean? So it was nice that I had someone gathering like food for me and someone gathering gold for me throughout the night. That was a really good change. Yo, thanks for coming through, man. Has Black Panther upset the French in this KvK yet? Not yet. I didn't even know that there were French people here, but I mean, I don't think he's anti-French, he's just anti 1515 or whatever. Like that's such an interesting drama that I was barely part of. I was literally like coming back from a cruise, like chilling, and then all I hear is like, yo, they zeroed some people. It's like, yo, we're getting zig now. Like I'm like, oh, okay, cool, I guess. For those who don't know, the drama that happened like 2 to 3 KvKs ago was we were able to get Zig when we didn't really do too much, because the owners of the Zig only had like 50 players or something, or like they had like half an alliance worth of players. So they're like, this is gonna be a war. It's gonna be a waste of Autarch rewards if we take the Zig or something. I don't really remember, but that's what I was told. So it's just like we gave them our all our stuff, and then they gave us Zig, and then that was the exchange. But then the third ally felt like we stole the Zig, and then they started zeroing our players, so then we like zeroed them. There's always drama that happens. Like the zig is an interesting. It's always interesting whenever like rewards get distributed, especially with autark rewards. But honestly, autark's not even that. Like the way that it's constructed, you get 1 hunter inscription and then what? That's it. Like you don't need 20 all hunter inscriptions. So to make it more enticing, they definitely have to add more inscriptions, at least to different armament types, because like I swear, like I don't need more hunter inscriptions. Wee bro. We have time and it's not too much of a pain. Can you go through the methods so someone could stay AP positive if not calculating AP usage and AP gain? I mean, the way that, so I don't, it's not like I go into KvK and I gained AP. Rather, from KvK to KvK, like my off season, I'm able to gain AP rather than I'm able to gain the AP in off season that I use in KvK. And that's the only reason that is because in KvK, the only thing I ever do is barb chain. Like I never 5 march. I do forts sometimes. It really depends. But most of the time I literally just barb chain. So because barb chaining is so AP efficient, it doesn't really use that much AP to even hit top 20. I've hit top 20 maybe actually every single time I hit top 20 it was me barb chaining. But I've hit top 20s where I'm like 15th 14th and that was me just barb chaining pretty much natural AP. Like it's pretty crazy. Natural AP is capped, but you know what I mean. Like I use like 50k AP from beginning to KvK to end of KvK in terms of differential, and I hit top 20. So it's like, and you could easily get that 50k off back from off season. This KvK I'm definitely gonna be more AP negative just because of the change in dynamic with how us as a kingdom has decided to approach honor gain, especially in the early levels, just because we want to get as much technology early, and that's never been like like early KvKs. I'd only be chaining with like 2 marches, for example, and then not using AP bots and waiting for example zone 6 so that we could get the higher honor barbs and stuff. But zone 4 is where it's at. Like it's the amount of crystals you get from zone 4 barbs compared to zone 6 is pretty much negligible. Like I think it's like 100 per barb. So it's not that bad. How much AP do I usually use? I have multiple videos that go through my AP usage throughout a KvK. It's not really AP specific, rather it's like what I use throughout all of KvK, and then AP is a section there. I can go ahead and show you an example. For example, let's see. Let's see, the last KvK I got top 20 in, which would have been the, which one would that be? I think that was the KvK against Blackjack and 1021. Let me just make sure these barb chains are good. Kingsland Watch Party, Siege of Orleans fights. Siege of Orleans I definitely did not get 20 there. I don't go for top 20 for losing KvK. I feel like it's too AP inefficient, and then the ROI is not even there. Oh, why am I looking at streams? I should be looking at videos. What am I doing? Oh, here you go. How many speed ups and whoa, relax. You're loud, brother. All right. So this was action points. So I actually gained honor action points. That's crazy. Wait, how did I gain action points as KvK and I got top 20 though? That's crazy. I gained action points as KvK and got top 20. Anyways, I don't know how that happened actually. That was wow, wait. that kind of just ruined my whole spiel, but you know what I mean. Like, so, that's just me barb chaining. Yo, God strength though, or straight, God straight. You're 5th place over here. Ah damn. Let me catch up, man. I'm literally about to you've been grinding these barbs. I can't even find Barb's chain anymore. This is gonna be a bit of a problem. Uh-oh. Because reset is a time when people start getting on, so we might see a lack of barbarians. Make sure that chains. Have my pilot chaining while I slept. That's why. How many farms do you run to keep up with your resource brain in KvK? I run 5, but it's not enough. The real question is, like, how much KP are you trying to get per KvK? Each farm essentially gets me 500 mil per resource in the off season. So I'm able to get 2.5 billion resources every off season, which, like, that's pretty decent. Like, I could do pretty well with that. Like I could get like 1 billion KP, 1.5 billion KP with that, but if you want to get more KP, then it's gonna be more farm accounts, and I think a decent number for me would be 7 or 8. You mentioned top 20 honor. What does top 20 honor gain? That's a great question. No worries if you're new. We've all been new before. So top 20 honor in SOC KvKs, which we're in right now, is you gain gold heads. You also gain a legendary material, but the thing that's coveted is the Conquest coin. It's a special currency that's in the KvK shop, and you're able to buy special blueprints and such. So these are like the strongest equipment in the game, and the only way you could get a blueprint is by getting these conquest coins, and you could only buy 1 of each blueprint per KvK. So it's like really imperative that if you want to, for example, crit something, crit a sword or iconicize a sword, that you buy a blueprint every single KvK. But if you do so, that costs a lot of coins, so you got to make sure your coins are up. So one of the ways to get coins is from top 20. For KvK 1, 2, and 3, you get a city skin. And that's actually one of the city skins I'm using right now. It's like 5%, it's 5% all damage, 5% skill damage rather. And then there's also another one for KvK 2 where you get 3% healing, 3% troops. I use that when I'm healing my hospital, but I don't know, it's not really that useful. Persian Dream's not the best. But yeah. Top 20 honestly doesn't really matter too much. Like, it's not worth canceling work to barb chain, or, you know, like, it's not worth sacrificing your life for, but it's a good byproduct if you're barb chaining 4 crystals and speed ups, and then you're able to get top 20 as well. Like, I think top 20 realistically isn't something to aim for, rather it's something that you get from doing something. So for example, I'm barb chaining right now so that I can get speed ups, and I could also get crystals. If I get top 20, then that's a bonus. It's not the goal. Because if, like, I see people grind for top 20, and honestly, it's like, if you're 5 marching specifically for top 20, it's not worth it in my opinion. Like, your AP could be used elsewhere. We don't take first pop. We usually take second or third. The last 2 KvKs we took first pop, but that's because of the Nile KvK was already a recovery KvK. And then because we took a recovery KvK, we took first pop again, and that's when we versed 960. This pop right now is our 3rd pop, so it's not like I could farm that many resources that fast. Two coins on Cav for 50% refine. 50% is not the worst, right? I mean, at least it wasn't a 25, but yeah, it's always tough because once you get that 50, then you have to essentially, like, unless you hit that 11% crit, you have like to get play 2 more KvKs to get that those extra blueprints so that you can get a crit. How many hours per session do you spend barb chaining? Well, now that I'm using expansions, I think a 4-hour session is pretty normal. And I only, like, literally, like, after I stopped streaming, I pretty much just went on my farm accounts and then, I don't know, like, went to sleep. Like, I don't really grind too hard. I only grind hard on, like, okay, I only grind barbarian. Okay, I can't make this sound weird. I chain barbarians on stream. There you go. Not too much off stream, although I don't know. I might have to step it up here because I feel like I gotta. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to stream during work, but I do chain during work sometimes during breaks, right? So. Oh yeah, when you migrate out, I haven't migrated in a very, very long time, but it's always tough to get your resource stockpile up for the next KvK. So the fact that you're in a recovery KvK, I don't know how I feel about recovery KvKs, to be honest. Like, this for us was supposed to be a recovery KvK. Like this HA, our recovery KvKs is, we don't play SO8 or Strife or like the hard KvK game modes, fighting all the time. We play game mode that's more chill. So this is our recovery KvK. And I mean, it wasn't supposed to be that hard, but we're fighting 2429, which is 60 GT or 960 3.0, so it ended up being pretty hard. Free KvK 1 is going to start soon for me, and I just crit while crafting set cap chest. Nice! Set cap chest is... It sounds like you know what you're doing, because set cap chest is one of the best legendary pieces in the game to start off with, so that's really good. And getting a crit is always nice. Like, I think I crit my chest piece as well. Roman, what's up? I see. Now we still have minimums. We still have minimums. It's not like we're gonna. It's not like we're going to not try this KvK, but it's like a recovery for us is we're not fighting 20 like the whole for a full month. We're just fighting for, I don't know, maybe 4 days in zone 5, and then maybe like another 4 days in Kingsland, and then like 2 hours in altars, and then filling our farm accounts for passes. Like, that's pretty much all HA is. Rock matchmaking has gotten better the past couple of months. Rock seems to be more willing to have different numbers of kitties per camp to balance things out. Yeah. Very rarely will you see a KvK like our last KvK where it's literally 8 camps and 8 kingdoms. Like, I don't think I've seen that I haven't seen that for a while. So they're definitely trying to spice things up, or change things up rather, for matchmaking. And I don't know. I think it's good. The domain stuff is going to be really big change, though. We'll have to see how that impacts matchmaking and stuff. So I think it'll be good because we literally have rogues just like walking around our zones during, not zeroing farms, but hitting our farmers. That's just what happens every KvK. So I guess the domain stuff means that they can't go into the map anymore, right? Because they won't be in our KvK domain anymore. So that's cool, I guess. It's funny, last KvK we had one of our rogues in the middle of 60 GT territory, and then they were like trying to provide 60 GT with like information, or I don't know, they're trying to say like they're on their side, but 60 GT just zeroed him regardless. It's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck, man. Like it's like, no, I've tried to help you, I'm on your team. But yeah, they didn't care. I mean, it's not like he had much power anyways, but it was funny. Set helmet can be justified instead of con helmet now after the equipment changes for Cav, that is. Depends on your spend level, like, and like what you're planning to do. Open field, I think the set helmets is good to go. I did see a patch note though. I don't know if I still have it in my favorites. They did say that they were planning on adding more legendary. No, wait, what? We will be increasing the purchase limit of blueprints in Season Conquest Combat Shop. You'll be able to purchase 2 of each blueprint. So I think they're gonna probably allow you to buy the blueprint here twice. Oh, I'm like, wait, what? How do I have 0? I'm like, oh yeah, of course I have 0 deads. So I think in the future they'll allow you to buy the blueprints twice. So if you're talking about the blueprints, I don't think it'll be that big of a deal in the future. But right now, it's pretty tough. I don't know. If you're a rally or garrison lead, I'd probably still go for the KvK pieces, but if you're just an open field player, you don't really have to go for creme de la creme, so I think the set pieces are okay, good to go. What's up, Draco? How's Oppo doing, man? Rogues. Yeah, it is what it is. We're in the same KV. What kingdom are you in, Roman? Are you talking to me? What kingdom are you in? Let's see where we're in top 20. We're 21st now. Slowly approaching to 20th. So. Uh-oh. Okay. Sorry, there's a lot of moving around. Ah, see, that's why. I knew I missed one of them. Oh, reset. And just make sure my chains are good. Set out my march elsewhere and then reset the game. Oh, this chain's not good. Good thing we're able to catch that. That chain's perfect. Let's just see the circle AoE and then we could go ahead and reset. 1903. Nice, 1903. I heard you guys have a YouTuber there, right? Like your king. I didn't put him on the map, but never met him. But it'll be fun to verse you guys eventually in Kingsland. Potentially in past 7s. I don't know how past 7s will go. Having fun with Queen. That's Mrs. Oppo, right? Never got the pleasure of meeting her, but I don't know. I tried asking my girlfriend to play Rise of Kingdoms. I had a couple streams, she tried, but it's just not her thing. She's too much of a workaholic. She thinks it's too much of a time sink. So we're like opposites. Hope one day I'll be her house husband while I stream full time, not making any money. She's my backup plan, you know. It's funny right now though, she's out playing D&D, so I got her into Baldur's Gate and then now she's playing D&D, so that's really cool. Let's go conquer as well. Oh, whoa, why'd you move? Yo, Lilith tried to get me to max a bundle. You see that? You see that? That was so close. Oof. I was sweating. Sneaky. I almost maxed my King's Coronation by accident. Yeah, how do you say it? Sinith? Sinith? Alrighty. Let's go ahead and start the bastions. Let's go ahead and finish up this girl. One of the best bastions in the game for sure. Oh! Nice! We were fourth. I guess that's okay. We had some people that didn't contribute. That's the hardest part, getting 150 people that are gonna do quests. But what rewards did we get? What did you get for fourth? Gems, speeds. Yo, getting first is really good. You have 5 days of speeds. Holy crap! But that's, yeah, you have to be like in a whale alliance for that. We're not really that whaley. Sneaky tactics, especially with let's do this, do this, do this, this. That's this. Do I get an expansion or do I get? Actually, no. Blueprints are actually important now. Blueprints are actually super important. Gold heads though. Oh, we could get Herman gold heads, right? There's Herman Prime. Yeah, get that. Get Herman Prime gold heads. Let's go. That. More Herman Prime gold heads. Don't mind if I do. Healing. Get this. More Herman Prime gold heads. That. This. And then finally more Herman Prime gold heads. So I'm getting some, like, I don't invest too much in armaments, but I don't know. I feel like it's getting the legendary ones for free is okay. So we get 15 gold heads, we get 10 formation chests, get some speeds. Alright, we'll take it. Rank 1? Wow. Rank 1's super good. You guys are a whaley alliance, damn. I mean, I think you're second in power, right? Let me check. Damn. Holy crap, there's so many stacks of barbs on top of each other here. Alright, there's so much to do and at reset, like, there's these dispatches too. I could do this later. Just activity. Like, how do you guys get rank 1 with just activity in Alliance mobilization? Like, a lot of the high level quests are like buy 10 bundles or spend X amount of gems or gain this many gems from purchasing bundles. Give us the hack. ZL Herman is the way to go for sure, and I think it is a good time because ZL Herman's really good. There's not going to be new archer commanders. The best time to start a March project is when a new commander of that March comes out, because that means there's not going to be a new commander coming out for archers for at least another 4 rotations. So you can be really secure for like the next 2 KvKs that's going to be the best in slot March for archers. So okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's actually so hard to find gem quests for during more than gems. Like, it was crazy. I forgot to do the first day of More Than Gems because I was waiting for a gem quest and then fell asleep during reset. Like, I was so... I wasn't... I mean, like, I'm at peace with it now, but, like, I don't know. It's just like... man, that's like minus 13 head. I did the first, like, 7k. I wasn't able to... Ooh, this is a good quest, actually. I wasn't able to do the 25. Oh, there's Clarendon Call. There you go. Wow, well, that was a waste. This is one hit a barb. I mean, it's all good. I do have crystal tech now, or crystals now, so I should probably start spending some of these. Oh shoot. I mean, this is actually still a good chain even if I don't chain this, but if I get this extra 41, it's going to be the cherry on top. Try to get too much. Try to bit off more than I can chew, I think is the expression, right? Let's go see what Marvel. In-game mobilization score. 300. Oh, it was ours. Damn. 300 is really good, actually. Oh wait, you're the guy that was first place honor in the beginning, right? Let's see. Where are you? Oh no, it's this guy. Never mind. Y'all have duck profile pictures. I keep forgetting y'all have duck profile pictures. I mean, that makes sense, right? That's your alliance name? Is it? Lost? Never mind, it's not. Who's Duck? Is that like a different kingdom? Getting so lost in the sauce right now. Alright, let's go ahead and continue on with our Crystal Tech journey. Yo, honestly, maybe we should all get the same profile pic. Last KvK, I changed my name to Korean and then changed my profile pic to like a generic Rise of Kingdoms profile pic so that I could hide in 1v. I mean, I can't really do that now, but you do have a Duck Alliance name. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, we definitely heard that you guys are a good kingdom, so it's gonna be tough to, especially for 1875 against 3 kingdoms, and then you guys are spearheading it. That's gonna be tough. And it's either that, but on the other side we have like the whales in 24-29, so it's just like a 2-pronged sword. Yeah, I tried hiding in 1v. It didn't work though. I still got schmoogled, but at least I felt like I wasn't getting specifically targeted because I'm Ploto. It's not that like many people know me. It's just I know a lot of people in 960. So that KvK, I'm like, yeah, they're probably gonna target me. They're probably gonna target me if they have the chance. I believe level 10, we do need like at level 7 attack formations or something crazy. So I'm gonna mentally prepare for that blockage. Oh yeah, I probably finished my bashing. Oh no, I did a barb fort one. Let's go ahead and see if there's I could have done a lot of barbing killing ones that I'm killing barbs right now, but it's all good. Hindsight. I think CPU Lucha is gonna stay meta for a very long time, yeah. What I got in the Grand Prix. I mean, originally I had 2429, not 2429. Damn, 2489. Damn, those two kingdoms are so close to each other. I always get them mixed up now. Because you know we're reversing 2429 and 2489 is in Grand Prix, but 2489 I had them originally, but because of what happened last series, I'm pretty confident in 60 GT now. Like 2489 wasn't able to win open field in any mid fight at all, and 60 GT actually would have won the series if they didn't fumble the arc in that first match. So in my opinion, I feel like it's more safe to go for 60 GT in that scenario if you're betting. Although the odds are super heavily in my favor, so. Yo, Ollie, what's up, man? Oh, hola, Ollie. Do you have any? I just want to join Barb Forts, man. I just want to do my quest. Oh, like it's right next to me, actually. Wow, lucky. $1534. That's the kingdom that was in that big SO8 KvK. I remember them, and I think there's like Tia Radius that used to watch the stream frequently. Was from that kitty as well. Mims tell you me and her met up? Wow, really? That's cool. Mims did not tell me. I haven't seen Mims in a while. Hopefully she's doing well. But that's cool. Is that like the first person you met from Rise of Kingdoms in person? I don't know the exact pairs yet. I know the commanders. Actually, I didn't even know the commanders. Like, I want to use. I really do want to use. What's their name? I want to use Nebu. I maxed that commander last KvK, and I'm gonna bench him. Like, I want to use Nebu. But at the same time, is YSG better than Nebu? Like, which one would you bench? YSG or Nebu? I think Nebu has more utility with the AoE and then the all damage boost, and then like I don't know. I gotta talk to the experts about it. Five Imp KvK 2. Rising Stars is what they call it, right? Damn, Belisarius had the longest voice line ever. Just went on a spiel. Nebu in field and YSG. Yeah, I was thinking Nebu. I still have to think about it though. So then it would be what, Boudica Nebu, and then is Zhuge Liang Herman, right? Is that the pairs? Because I know the best in slot would be Ash, thingy, or the Boudica Asher, and then, but then I was told Nebu is kind of like a poor man's Asher, like the new Archer Commander in MGE. So if that's the case, then you know, like we could just do that. We'll see. Asher Banipal, is that how you say it? Oh shoot, someone just started barb chaining. Oh, okay, interesting. Well, that's bound to happen with how small this zone is. Asher Banipal. Well, my chain got cut in half. Call him Ash. Call him Ketchum. Yokes. Alrighty. How are we doing in honor? Oh, we're top 20. We made it back. We're back. Wait, how is Yar's farm at 19th though? Yo, Yar, what the? Why were you grinding barbs on your farm account, brother? Yeah, I'll call him Ash. This Yar guy's grinding barbs more than people are grinding on their mains. That's crazy. I finished Golden Kingdom. That's one thing I did. During work. It's pretty easy. Oh, that happens all the time, Isaac. 100%. But I don't know, you just get patient. At the end of the day, like, drama over barbs is not worth starting. I remember someone did it on purpose. Like someone was just watching my stream and then killed my chain on purpose. I'm like, damn. Okay. Like crying inside. Just end the stream here. Uh-oh. I don't think this was a good chain. Yep. My Zhuge Liang's killing them too fast. I can't scroll to my Zhuge Liang fast enough. Like, that's the problem. My Zhuge Liang's too strong. Grr. Like, I knew... yeah, did I call it? I knew there's gonna be some like, you gotta go to 7. I just... anyways. It's all good. I've been playing too much rock that I know the tech tree is like the back of my hand. Well, they only did it once though. It's not like they followed. You know what's crazy though? There was a time I wasn't streaming. One of the reasons I started streaming was my KvK 1 experience was abysmal. And I felt like if I streamed that would have been like... I wish I had like transcripts or video footage of what the fuck was happening. Because what happened... TLDR, I've talked about this story a couple times, but... I was playing KvK 1 and I was second place in honor, but I didn't pop my honor tokens, which is something that you have in KvK 1, 2, and 3. Or KvK 1 and 2. I didn't pop my honor tokens because I wanted to save it for the last day so that I know for a fact that I am for sure going to get, you know, top 20. Because if you pop your honor tokens early and then you get there's no point of popping your honor tokens early at all, actually, because you don't gain anything for getting honor early, you know what I mean? Like, so do you rather have that? I'd rather have that for sure. Like, I am at this honor and they're at that honor, so that means I can, you know, I'm good. The only problem is the person in first place was my R4, and what they were doing was they were getting people to interrupt my barb chains during the last day. Like, people were literally teleporting on top of my cities, killing my barbarians and all that kind of stuff. And then 1 minute before KvK ended, they kicked me out of the alliance, so I didn't get any of the alliance rewards, and we won that KvK. So I didn't get the Zig reward. I lost like 60 gold heads and like 15 legendary mats worth of rewards because we got all the circles, we got all the Zigs. And I'm like, you know what? Yo, fuck that. Next time I play KvK, I'm gonna record the ending because there's no way that's happening again. So, Juge Zeno? I mean, the thing is, this Juge Boudica is doing pretty well, but I guess, yeah, because it is killing too fast. I don't think it's a problem. It's more so a skill issue. Like, I gotta keep an eye on my Juge more often. I think it killing fast is actually good because that means I could kill more barbarians in a smaller amount of time. So I gotta get used to it. So yeah, that's why I started streaming. I'm like, I play Rise of Kingdoms a lot. I got screwed over one time. I'm just gonna stream everything, and then if something happens, it'll be on YouTube. I had no business being R4. Yeah, it was a sad time. I was about to quit, but then I was like, if I quit, I'm giving them what they want, you know what I mean? So my hard-headedness kept me playing, but like I was like heartbroken. I didn't know anyone. I didn't know any Lilith contacts at the time. I was in VIP. I tried contacting in-game support, but then it was like bot responses, so I just dropped the issue. But yeah, now I know people, so it's been a great journey. Let us continue on with the chains. Keep an eye on Juge Liang. There you go. I knew it. Watch for the low wallers. Yeah, that was a tough time. Go ahead and continue getting... I guess the reason why the barb's getting easy to kill too is because I'm getting more and more better tech over time. Like, I'm at a very good spot for tech for this early on in the KvK, I think. Which makes sense. I've been buying the Conqueror's Wills, and then I have also... Oh shoot. Chain. You know what, if you get the 10%, then you deserve. But if you don't, then it's whatever. You didn't get the 10%. Damn it. I'm still mad. No! My barb chain. Juge Liang was a 3 first, so we'll take it. I do forts in Home Kingdom. I don't barb chain at all in Home Kingdom unless it's like for that 7k gem event. It was actually so hard to get the last couple of levels of that, so I chained for that. But Home Kingdom 100%. If there's no events, you do forts because you gain AP pots, and then you could use those AP pots for Lost Kingdom, and then that's how you get so much AP to kill barbarians and not really care about how much AP you use in KvK and push top 20 and all that good stuff. So alrighty. 20 we are still 20th. Damn. Top 10 is, how did they get 5k overnight? Like, what am I doing wrong here? By the way, what is my, oh, we're like waiting for someone. I'm like, my barb, like, why am I not 5 more chainings? Because one of my barb guys are taking forever. What march am I not chaining with? Oh, the Ethelfled. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh. Oh. Wait, what keep being? Hello? Ah, unchained. Unlucky. A 1 with a Joaquin Bing? It's terrible. Terrible. There's actually a couple chains right next to my city. I'll just walk there. Probably one of those 1 mil AP5 marchers. Yeah, yeah, probably. Probably. I mean, I don't... In my opinion, if you're 5 marching barbs, you should just be 5 marching barb forts. I feel like it's more efficient. Although it is harder to kill barb forts without that 40% boost early. So I kind of get the hesitancy, but... I mean, if my ally does... If my kingdom does barb forts, that means I get more AP pots for myself, right? Is top 20 achievable if you find... Nah, I mean, it depends on the KvK. It depends on the KvK and the competition. Like, whenever people ask me how much AP or whatnot to get top 20, I feel really uncomfortable with the unconfident rather with the question, because it's all subjective based on your KvK. The more people aiming for top 20, the harder obviously it is to hit that top 20. So it's all subjective, but like, I've done top 20 only 2 much chaining. Like, I'll show, like, I got first place in this KvK. No, not this KvK. This KvK. No, not this KvK. This was with 2 marches. So I think it's possible to not consistently chain hit top 20. But it really just depends on the competition that you have. So, like, I honestly wouldn't think about getting top 20 until your KvK is finished and you are the winning side. Getting those altars and ruins is super beneficial for any top 20 chances, so I definitely want to make sure that you have those. I did make a video about the checklist for top 20 pushes, but that was like so long ago and the quality was so bad, so I can't even recommend it. But it has the basis there. Maybe I gotta recreate my old videos. Oh nice, my Barb Fort march is finally marching to the Barb Fort, which is great. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe. 2 mil kills. Where's the 2 mil kill one? Oh, is it this one? Oh. Are these honor? Wait, I'm confused. I didn't even see that one. Maybe it's not in my KvK. I don't know. I'm kind of blind. Like, ooh, nice. We got the Bastion skill now. Let me go to the Bastion. Oh wait, while there. Okay, we could go ahead and start working on the next one, which is going to be the Belisarius. Luckily, we already have a good quest on there, so we'll start doing that. Let's go ahead and start the farm chain up yet again. Tides of War. Yeah, it might be because it's a Tides of War KvK. Now we're back to the 5 marching. A 5 march barbing. Tides of War. Yeah, we signed up for it, but I think they just wanted an easier KvK, so they went into like easier KvK mode, so they went into HA because we kind of know what to expect with an HA. Although this is the first HA without fog, and apparently there's like some changes because of that. But they just wanted to, because we were the pioneers of, we did the pioneer KvK for not Heroic Anthem, Siege of Orleans and all that stuff. So they're like, yeah, we already did one. Let's wait until the KvK game modes are fleshed out, and then we could try it out again. It seems like a fun game mode though, for sure. Essentially, you guys are the guinea pigs, I guess. Like, I remember they made changes to Siege of Orleans after the fighting ended, so I'm like, oh, well, that would have been nice, like a week ago. It's too fun to ignore. Yeah, I feel ya. Hey, Jago with the 9 months. What's up? Greatly appreciated. GG's in the chat. Oh, my boy. Greatly appreciated. I always see you on the Ploto Goblin chat, so keeping it alive. Talking about memberships, let me see what I could do here. There you go. You got it. I will give memberships for the real ones watching me barb chain. So hopefully, you know, everyone here gets a membership. Greatly appreciated for everyone watching the process leading up to the fighting, because I know it's not the most exciting thing, but I feel like it's still fun regardless. So and hopefully you enjoy the emotes. There you go. I definitely want to add more emotes. It's something I gotta put on the list of things to do. I have it on the list. It's something I have to... I have a list of things I want to do for the channel, but like I just never did it. So I don't know. Maybe the New Year's resolution is to go through the list and actually do all of those things. Yeah, man. I appreciate you for watching, keeping me company while we're barb chaining it up. So it makes like chatting makes the stream so much more fun and interactive for me, rather than talking to the air and barb chaining away. Damn, God straight with the 5 gifties as well. GG's in the chat for God straight. Greatly appreciated, man. I will try not to steal your barbarians. Anyone from my kingdom that gifts me, I will attempt to not steal barbarians. Whoa, we got double stonks going on at the same time. That was like an echo. That sounded weird. Damn, it is an echo. We got too many gifties. Like, greatly appreciated. I don't know why it's echoing. Maybe I gotta fix something about my Is it my alert box? Why is it echoing? So many barbarians. Anyways, GG gifted me 50 bucks. Yes, donated me 50 bucks yesterday to not steal her barbarian. So I'll but that's a good mindset. That's also my mindset too. It's just like, whatever. I'll just find another area to chain. No biggie. I should probably train up rather. Chain up. Hopefully there's a good training rune somewhere. I got a training quest, which is great. Ah, you didn't get one. No! You might have to turn on gifted, that's why. YouTube is kind of weird where you have to turn on gifted compared to Twitch. Like, I randomly go to Twitch streamers stream once just to see what's going on. I leave and then I get a gifted membership like 2 days later. I'm like, bro, I don't even watch this person. I'll take the gifted. Like, you have to turn it on for YouTube, so it's kind of annoying. PR here while it's still quiet in zone 4, still a rookie. What do you mean by PR? Personal record of barb chaining? What's the PR? Let me see if we got any runes. 10% health. 10% building, 7-7. Well, not all of the guardians were killed yet. Let's continue on. Wait, what? We can take camps now? Oh, we captured camps. Since when? Oh, camps unlocked. I didn't even know that. Well, the more you know. I guess not all of the guardians are dead yet, so we'll wait. We'll wait for someone to make a marker in the kingdom. I'm sure they'll do it. PR is 10 barbs. Like, ever? I remember before they nerfed barb, chaining, like it was really easy to get a really long barb chain, but they kind of made the anchor point a lot shorter. So for example, like what I mean by anchor is the way that barbs work is there's like a center point where they spawn, and then it's allowed to walk around that center point, if that makes sense. So if this barb center point was here, it's gonna walk around here, but as soon as it leaves the radius, then it resets. That center point, that circle used to be a lot wider back in the day, but they nerfed it. 17's crazy, and zone 4 is nuts. I don't think I hit double digits this whole zone. I think the highest probably is like 8 or 9 this KvK. I mean, it's hard to find barbs when your camp and king and coalition are grinding as much as we are, I guess. So it's a gift and a curse. Oh no. Oh, maybe we could walk backwards actually. Maybe me resetting that barb was good. And for people that are new to the channel, what I did was walking. So if you're barb chaining and then the barb de-aggroes, what you can do is walk alongside it and you still don't use AP. For example, if I hit the barb, it'll still cost AP. But if you just walk and tap alongside it, your march will tap the barb and it'll still keep aggro and so it'll still be in combat. So by the time the barb stops walking, you are still able to chain it without using AP. So that's kind of like, I don't know if I've seen other, maybe 12E does it, but like I don't see that many people use that strategy. $25? That's really good. 25s. When you're in the 20s, you got a really good spot. Honor ranks, I am currently 20th in honor. Making our way up. We are first in coalition and camp honor as well. So doing pretty well. There's one KvK where we did get the sweep. First in honor, first in alliance, first in coalition. They walk back to the far side of the circle, and even if you hit them again, they don't aggro again until they finish walking. Yeah. It's annoying when marches reset. I think we call it a reset, right? Or the chain breaks. It's always tough. What quest am I doing right now? Oh, I'm not doing a quest. I do want to reset this one. I'm not going to donate resources right now. And we're just waiting for more resets, I guess. Like I could do this one. Maybe I should. And then we're gonna do trash quest regardless, so. The 3 advanced animal bones is not that bad of a quest. The 10 advanced, like I don't donate anything except for animal bones when it's 3 advanced animal bones, because you actually do get a decent amount of, like it's the same quest rewards as killing 50 points worth of barbarians. For Bastion quest, like this one, I'm kind of hesitant about because like if we compare it to barbarians, you get less, you get twice, you get half of the favor and half of the crystals, so Meanwhile, the other one is more favorable. I was supposed to make like a Bastion Quest video, ranking video, but kind of got lazy. Maybe that's one of the things that I'll make this month. Just gotta find time to edit and record. Alright, go. We should be breaking into the top 15 soon. The quests have been so bad. Yeah, they've been kind of trash for me too. I mainly get the material ones. The material ones are absolutely horrible. 5145 Joan and 7 resets. I think it's worth taking a shot. I mean, what is your plan with your gold heads? I think 5145, although you would want that second skill to be the 4 and get 5415, but like, what are you missing out on? You miss out on 8% cav defense, movement speed. You miss out on another 8%, so 16% cav movement speed. Miss on 4% normal damage. The thing that's bad for is the movement speed for sure. Like, what's your gold head plan? Like, you want to max Joan eventually anyways, right? So when are you planning to max her is the question. And if you're not maxing her soon, like what's the plan with the gold heads? I think Joan's usable at 5xx5, which you have. So if you want to use her at that state, I think it's usable. 7 resets isn't too much, and then I wouldn't risk not getting that 4th skill to 5 again, you know what I mean? But that's just me. It's hard to get. I just maxed my Joan. I got 5435, and then after that KvK I just maxed her. Like I'm like whatever, just max it. It's tough. But as long as you get that 4th skill to 5 and that 1st skill to 5, that's all that really matters. Joan's really strong after that. Because you get the guaranteed double skill proc, and that's like her bread and butter. Next cav release. I mean, how many cav marches are you gonna run, right? Like, how many cav marches do you have? If there's a next cav release, I still think out of the top 4 cav commanders, the most replaceable, in my opinion, is probably Huoqi Bing, right? Unless it's like a William 2.0, then maybe it'll replace William. But yeah, I guess Cav are around the corner. I'll just leave Joan at that. Honestly, I'll just leave Joan at that, and then you're sacrificing movement speed. That's the biggest thing. But as cavalry, you should be okay with movement speed regardless. I think Nev Jones safe. Honestly. Even with a new Cav commander. Nev Jones is really, really good. I still think it's the best march in Rock. No, for cavalry and rock. So for 2 marches, I still think even with a new Cav commander, it'll be really good. Cav garrison, Pelagius Prime. I mean, they did bring out the Herman, right? Might as well get all the primes out of there. I'm waiting for the Lohar Prime, you know? Where's that? When's that coming out? Wait, what? Oh, just ended the chain. No biggie. It's just so healthy that I didn't realize the chain ended. I thought like, yeah. Lohar Prime with barb chaining? Trust. Absolute madman. Yeah, when are they gonna give a circle AoE commander that has the peacekeeping tree? That's all I ask for. Just give me a circle AoE commander with peacekeeping tree. Slam my Zenobia behind it, and then that'll be like my my Cyrus replacement. There you go. We're starting to make some noise now. Where are we? Oh, we're here. We're here. There must have been some I think Clarendon Call was yesterday, so a lot of people pushed. Maybe I should have pushed as well, but that's what happens when you're working. People at the door. Are you at the door? Who's this? Should I actually perform my R4 duties? Am I actually R4 right now? Oh, I am. I have 48 people online right now. Is that normal? Chain for 8 hours to get first. Ah, I see. Damn. The extra expansions would have been nice, huh? Our Prime is Richard with a peacekeeping and defense tree. True. True. Where's this guy going? Wait, what? Who's walking there? Why did I make my double C walk to my Richard? I'm kind of tripping. Wait. Double C, you're in a good spot.
Stonks.
Peace almost had me. I mean, I don't think Peace needs expansions, right? So that's all good. If anyone in our kingdom needs expansions, I don't think it's Peacemaker. D keys Neo. I'll do it. You know what? I'll do my R4 duty. So what's this guy's ID? Where's the R4? KvK ally 144106749. Your space? Sure. They are an AM player, so I did my job. Oh, I'm not FTP. Sorry to burst your bubble, but I do play like one. In terms of the grinding and chaining and all that stuff. I was a low spender for the longest time. So I just kind of kept that mentality. But I am not FTP. Even the whales are chaining, like Peacemaker's up there in honor. Yo, Tech, what's up, man? You've been in the kingdom for a while. I haven't been able to talk to you. I feel like we have like opposite like sleep schedules or something, but hopefully you've been having fun in 2268, brother. Whenever we'd talk in chat before, we'd always talk about like, oh yeah, come to 2268, and you actually came. Based on your experience so far, what category spender is someone who usually spends 150? 150 for this game is medium spender. Which is crazy. In my opinion, it's medium spender. Medium spender is someone who can buy dailies. And I think that's... is 150 low spender actually? I don't know. Is that low? Tempe saying, yo, check. I'm guessing you guys are homies. Or a union in the chat. Excited to fight win-loss. This is gonna be a great KvK. Yeah, man. This is our version of a recovery KvK, so it's gonna be the toughest recovery KvK we've ever had. Toughest recovery KvK in Rise of Kingdoms history. Isn't Lohar a better alternative to Ethel? The reason why I don't like Lohar for chaining is his main thing is he heals after combat. So if you are chaining, the thing that you don't do often is get out of combat, because that means that you break a chain. I actually don't really like Lohar. If there would be a commander I'd replace it with, it would probably be Boudica, like the normal Boudica. On our rankings, we are 19th individually. We are first in coalition and first in terms of camp, although water camp is catching up slowly but surely. I think they might surpass us in the next couple of days. That's okay, they're 3 kingdoms. I guess we're 2, so. Longtime former 2016 member left a few KvKs ago. Oh, okay, well, apologies that I don't remember. But it's cool. It's nice that you're still keeping tabs on the old KD. Do you main in a troop type? I don't have any main troop types. When I got into the game, I thought I would be an infantry main, but because I crit all my cav gear, I kind of just went down the... I kind of just went to whatever is meta, I max. So, for example, like I'm gonna max Herman Prime for this KvK. Got 1.4k gold heads for that. And then I'll probably max the next good commander. So, whenever people ask me what I main... Actually, it's funny, Spartan Gaming asked me what I mained a couple days ago. I don't know if he's planning to make another video. But I just tell people I main the meta. Because that's what happens. But if I were to pick one, I guess it'd be Cav, because I did crit my Cav gear. First time craft, first time craft, first time craft, first time craft, first refine, and this was a 75% refine, and then this was a 5th ring that I crafted. So my cap set's looking pretty strong. But Lilith Gods just really wanted me. I have shorts about me crafting all of those gears and stuff, but Lilith's just like, oh, you can't be an inf main, you gotta be a cav main. So I'm like, I'll just main everything. Different name back then. What was your name? And what alliance? We used to have multiple alliances, but now we're down to 1.5. It's just how the meta is now, where the smaller the KD, the better, I guess. Like, if there wasn't armaments, I would probably be a pretty decent rally or garrison lead. But because there's armaments and I hate armaments and I'm not going to invest in armaments, like, there's better people out there. Not a single crit. That's tough. Just gotta keep crafting, man. I mean, it took me 5 rings, but I finally crit one, right? Maybe it's the same thing. Even I crafted a 6th ring and it didn't crit, so it's just unluckers. This is a really good chain spot, by the way. In terms of gear, I mean, I got like, I got 3 full legendaries, and then I got 4 full legendaries, and then 2 of them are half. I'm probably not gonna run a 6 March until Kingsland though. Like that's probably gonna be the case. In terms of Crystal Tech, I'm not gonna rush that 6 March out for Zone 4, Zone 5 rather. Oh, and we're now 18th. Nice. Watching you while eating and chaining. Yeah, that's what I do too. Just like watch rock people while playing rock. Where's my Hua going? He's trying to go to Barbs, but there's like no Barbs anywhere, so he has to walk over yonder, past the hills. Just slander. Well, I appreciate you for coming through regardless. Yes. Oh, and training. Oh. Nice. Go send out the guy. Just want to win so I could one tap him later. Closer. Is that one back? How far is this? 15 minutes? God damn. Ni 1981. I haven't heard of that KD, but yeah, hopefully you're having fun. It's tough migrating, right? Like, I don't know how people like migrating is. Like, I can't imagine migrating that often for me. Wasn't as talkative back then. He mainly liked to fight. Gotcha. I feel that. I remember back when I first started playing Rise of Kingdoms, I wasn't talkative at all either. And then they invited me into this like inner circle group, and then that's when I started making like friends in Rise of Kingdoms. Oh, they're an A seed. Okay. So they're up. They're up. High B. 520 build KP is actually really good for a B seed, no? I mean, we're only at like, as an alliance, 700 something, so. From 60? What's 60? Fresh faces. That's true, I guess. I don't adjust to change that well, that's why. Is it hard for 2268 to find a match? I don't think we've ever had a no match found before. No, we've never had a no match found actually. We're kind of like in this perfect medium where we could be a support KD to a big KvK like the 1960 KvK, or we could be the main KD in a smaller KvK. This KvK is kind of like the medium of that, where it's like we're not some random KD that only holds one fort line now, but we are not the top two KDs in this KvK. That's 1875 and 2429. Oh, you're in 960? Damn. That's cool. One thing is I've gotten some really dope people in my kingdom and having fun here. Yeah, that's the most important part. The most important part is that you like the KD you're playing with and the people you're playing with, because it's definitely a communicative game, right? Where you're not playing 1v1. You're not winning KvK by yourself, but you're winning a KvK with your team. And if you like the people you're playing with, it makes experience a lot better for sure. Like, I always say this, but no one would play Rise of Kingdoms if it was single player. You know what I mean? So, that multiplayer aspect, that competition, that feeling of winning KvK and achieving something with people that you like, I feel like is kind of like the top of the pride that you feel for your KD and the people that you play with. I think that's kind of like the peak. Need more super imps. Super imps are dead within your update. With domains, I think wide kingdoms are going to be really tough to. It's going to hurt wide kingdoms a lot. Wide meaning a lot of players in alliances rather than 1 to 2 players, 1 to 2 max players in an alliance. Like the 960 model is going to be a lot more, which is how people have been trying to build their kingdoms regardless, where it's just one main kingdom or one main alliance and then farm accounts. The only tough part about that is it's going to be tough for, like, the cool thing about having a really big KDs that were competitive, but they still allowed for like the non-top spenders to participate in big KvKs is now that kingdoms are downsizing and it's going to be more towards the spenders and all that kind of stuff, is like it's going to be tough for the low spenders FTPs to find a place. I do enjoy the big fights with those big Imperiums, right? Like, that's the reason why SO8's kind of fun, because you get to interact with more people. Like, your impact is less there's just a lot more kingdoms and or camps which can afford more kingdoms, and then you get to, you know, meet more people and all that kind of stuff. I feel like it's fun. So that'd be a similar effect with having kingdoms that are bigger. But at the end of the day, I feel like the reason why these kingdoms are dying, or not really dying, but downsizing, is the player base. Like, we are gaining players, but we're also training out a lot of players. Like, we've had a lot of players that quit as of, like, big players, pillars of the community that quit. And I think we're kind of at a net neutral, if not falling in terms of the player base, but we're continuing to grow in terms of the amount of kingdoms. So because of that, the amount of players, all the players are being kind of stretched out and kind of filtering out into all these different new kingdoms that are being, you know, coming up and being made. But it kind of dilutes, that's what I mean, it dilutes the player base, where there's a lot of people from 1034, for example, that migrated to a different KD, or there's some people that migrated from 1846 or 1365 that are in different KDs. So, and as more and more of those bigger KDs start to downsize, the harder it is for the kingdoms that are still standing, like 1093, to find a proper matchup, because they're too big. Above my Richard. There's a cave above my Richard. That's just me ranting, but oh well, I lost it. Talking about Richard, let's go ahead and upgrade this. And now we are at that. Now we could go ahead, let's go ahead and upgrade this now. It's not that I hate archers or anything, it's just that attack formations impacts all marches versus the other ones being individual. And I do only have one archer march barb chaining right now, so near the limit of the map. Let's go find this fort, this cave that you're referring to. I mean, I don't know why you can't see it with bastions. This is how you usually see it, but there's no such thing no more. It's okay. If I lost it, I lost it. Let's go ahead and continue on with the chaining. How much more do I have on my expansion? 1 hour 40 minutes. Peace, you like a bit? All right, thanks for coming through. Really appreciate it. Hopefully we can do, your former kingdom can do you proud here. Pop 3 times in front of my eyes. Where? I'm actually blind, huh? Near the outskirts. Oh, right here. I found it. Yes. Wait, let's do it.
Hooray!
We got the soundboard. Plus 100 crystals. We did it. Nice. It's a grind to find it. I honestly feel like my brain just kind of turns off anything to do with caves, and like I don't even recognize the icons anymore. I don't know. Like it's been so long since I've done caves and villages and stuff that I forgot that they exist. I forgot. Alrighty. I gotta keep an eye out for more forts, huh? I'm kind of curious to see what we get from a low level fort. Last time, I think I remember opening and then we got like 2 crystals. Oh, we got this. Oh, you do get AP though. Ooh, wait, this actually... Wait. Where's the coalition? Maybe this is the thing to do. I don't know, it's so tedious though. I gotta message Lilith about it because I don't think it should be that tedious to find. Yo, what's up, Only Farmer? I'm looking forward to your stream later. I'm definitely gonna be rating you, so be on the lookout for that. Only Farmer, by the way, content creator from 2268, good friend. More ingrained. I've known GG and Nugget for years, and they never wanted to be on my stream. No, I'm joking. But there you go. Go check her out. Spent all day thinking and hoping Ploto streams at recent, forget to actually check. Yeah, I don't do the best job advertising it either, so it's not your fault. But what's up, Andy? We have been streaming. This is out 2.5 hours so far of streaming. I think Only Farmer is more ingrained into 2268 than I am at this point, which is great because we were trying to convince her to migrate for the longest time. She's like, nah, I don't want to. I'll think about it. She's being so cryptic and shit. Like, nah. Panther sacrifices his account just for you to migrate here. So. But I'm happy you're enjoying it so far. I'm kind of like jaded because I don't know how other kingdoms are. I've been in 2268 like for years now. Is this like normal? Like how's our KD compared to other KDs, Farmer? Okay. Could I sad face this to a window? Ruin has been acquired, finally. Yes. Yeah, it's like 2.25 or something. It's definitely worth buying though. If you have the budget. If you don't, then you know you don't. But I'd buy Gem Supply, then Lucerne, then it would be Material Supply. Like that would be like the order. It's just materials are so premium nowadays, and you have to think about it. People max bundles to get like, I don't know, how much do you get from a maxed I don't even know what geared up. You don't get that much, right? So people max geared up for materials. Meanwhile, you can get a free 2.5 chillin', just collecting it every day. The speed up supply is something I recently invested in. It's because I'm out of speed ups. I don't know how I feel about it yet. It's only, we'll have to see. Alright, let's go see what we got. Let me go ask for Duke. Type of Duke. Let me go ahead and accept the trading quest now then. Wahahaha, we have the training quest. Yeah, the suit of supply. I feel like I'm just gonna keep it running for now. But then later, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Because you have to look, like, we get a lot of speed ups from chaining, right? So. Maybe chaining will substitute the speed up supply long term. Alrighty, we are now Duke. Let's go ahead and finish up. I like finishing up all my trainings first, so we can finish this up. Finish this one up as well. This is why I can never win Zenith, by the way, because I just use too much training speeds for bastions. We're at 100, we're at 80 still, so I'm just getting my T4 up because we're gonna be using T4 for zone 5. We're gonna be feeding Apo T4 kills. If you target me, I give you T4. Oh, this is a really good one too. Let me finish to Duke. Thank you. Oh, someone's warp chaining there. Cool. Thank you for all the subs, by the way. I don't know how many subs we've been gaining on these streams, but I feel like it's a lot. Yeah, we've been gaining quite a couple of subs, so really appreciate it for all the new subscribers. Whether it's because you're in this KvK or you just randomly found my stream, it's greatly appreciated. Or I buy dailies as well, so but yeah, I don't know. I'll probably stop the speed up supply then. 11th place twice? No way. There ain't no. That is that is the most tragic story I think I've heard in rock. That's crazy. 11th place twice. Damn. I mean, shout out to you for not quitting. Like that, people quit after not getting a Zenith the first time. You didn't get it the second time, but you're still here. So like, you know, you're dedicated to the game. you in the trenches, bruh. That's crazy. Gather 3 runes. We can do that. The rune gathering quest gives you double the, so it's like a tier 2 quest. Oh yeah, you know Aunt May. Yeah, here, I'll show you. We got Aunt May here. The OGs remember. This was my first profile picture until I got one made. I definitely want to upgrade my profile picture eventually, but it's not a priority. I mean, I was thinking about getting a webcam. I don't know. I kind of like the luxury. Like I could imagine Chisco and like Apple and all the people that use webcams, like they have to spend like an extra 30 minutes looking pretty. So. I don't remember fighting against Chis though. When did we? I know we fought with him. Maybe we fought against him too. You ready to go? You ready to go all out versus Apple? Yeah, man. We're I mean, zone 5 is gonna be kind of a relaxing experience. I think it's gonna be more so forts. I mean, fort wall and chill, but Kingsland is gonna be wild for sure. I'm prepping up for Kingsland. That's gonna be that's kind of like the play. Mindset I've been playing with. Yeah, tough. I miss Tough 54, man. They're. We were like so close. Like 2268 was so close to merging with 1254, but we ended up not going through. I guess it's a good decision because they ended up breaking apart. But they were good. They're vibes, man. Oh, I don't know why I started barb chaining there, but okay. Imagine casting OL with Aunt May. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I'm actually trying to imagine that. Like, yo. I remember the biggest reason why I was scared. Like, the reason why I used Aunt May was I didn't. Before that KvK, I started that KvK with like 150 to 200 subscribers. And then, like, Redline would raid me, and then he got me on his stream, and then Chis ended up raiding me at the end of that KvK. I ended up getting 1k subscribers after that KvK, and then I'm like, damn, wait, people actually see my channel and shit, so people are actually watching me now, so I gotta change my profile picture. What if, like, I don't know, Sony or Disney or whoever owns Spider-Man like sues me? So I ended up switching. Yeah, I gotta grab rooms for a quest. That's true. Let's pick up that quest now then. Who is nearby? Who's walking over yonder? Whoa. Oh, that's a. I'm like, who the heck is walking that far? That's a scout. Like, how is he walking out of the zone? I've been given a lot of love from the community and other content creators, so I always try to reciprocate that love to other content creators that are out there. Like, it's tough. It's tough being a content creator for sure, especially for Rock. It's not Rise of Kingdoms is not the stereotypical game that you find everyone streaming. People don't do it because it's like the new biggest thing or the biggest trend. It's more so because they actually love the game and play the game and have the community. So I think that's the most unique thing about Rock, is as a game to stream. It's a game where everyone has a different experience. Like, everyone has their own perspective, so it's always interesting to watch how different people play, what they're doing on the open field. So whenever I end my stream, that's why I always like send you to the homies, because that's how I grew. Where should I go? I guess go north. Go here and then go here. Yeah, let's just go north. Okay, and Richard's done. You're still walking. And I guess... Is this first hit? No. I guess you're done as well. What's up, Omar? What marches am I using for chaining? I'm using Huaki Bing Cyrus, Ethel Theodora, Zuge Liang Boudica, Double C Heraclius, and Richard with YSG. These two marches are kind of questionable. I'm still experimenting with these. The Ethelflaed could definitely be changed out for either a Charles Martel or a Zenobia. But right now I'm using the Peacekeeping tree because there's not enough damage right now to warrant using a Charles Martel or Zenobia, because we didn't capture the Rune Crusader fort. But once a Rune Crusader fort is captured and then we gain that 40% extra damage to barbarians, it'll be a lot easier to kill barbarians. So we can start using the tankier commanders like Charles Martel and Zenobia to replace the Ethelflaed. But yeah, those are the current marches. But it's not best in slot at all. It's just kind of what I theory crafted when we got into KvK. We are currently 15th. Oh, we actually made it to 15th. Nice. Currently 15th in honor. Probably can't hit top 10 this stream, sadly, but I think we're keeping pace. Like, I peaked at 5 last stream, but it's gonna be hard to peak at 5 only chaining like 3 hours a day. You're gonna have to chain more. I'm gonna have to chain more consistently for more hours to actually stay top 10. But I think the top 20 range is an okay place to rest at regardless. So I'm not too perturbed by not being top 10. I just want to make sure my tech's good. That's all that matters. So if you guys don't know, apparently every 20k crystals that you chain, this is what I've been told. I don't know how valid it is. In Zone 4, every 20k crystals that you chain is equal to 1 full Conqueror's Will. Conqueror's Will being the daily bundles, which gives you 1.2 million crystals. So that's why barb chaining is really good, or killing barbarians early is really good, because even if you're a spender, you get an extra Conqueror's Will on top of your opponents. So that's kind of like the reason why our kingdom has been told to chain and kind of push honor super heavily. And the reason why we didn't push pre-KvK, save AP and speed ups for the bastions. I do not have Minamoto expertise because I am a low spender. I was a low spender when I first started the game. I only started spending when I got into SOC. My first gold chest was in 2022. Let's just say that, right? So, or was it 2021? I forget. I have it saved. Like, the amount of times I buy gold chests is rare to the point where I save it. Let me see though. Was 2021. It was my Christmas gift to myself. It was the first draw event. It was the first gold chest I bought. My spending has been getting up there, or has been kind of directly correlated to my YouTube growth, because I've been substituting or subsidizing my spending with my YouTube income. So now I'm kind of like that medium high spender ish. I consider myself in the borderline. Member center tier. I forgot. I was at platinum. I think I saw that I spent 17k on the game so far, like cumulatively. So that's. I should make a video about that actually. I'm not titanium or anything. Like I'm not up there, but Lilith is not giving out flex script to content creators now. I bought these off the Lilith store. Lilith gives straight money. They don't give any in-game stuff to content creators, sadly. It'd be cool though. They also gave me a Happy New Year's card, which is cool. I got a keychain. Got so hyped with the rewards, and then the real world welcomed you. Yeah, man. Before I started YouTubing, I was literally. Oh shoot! I'm hitting an SV member, but I'm gonna lose anyways. I don't have gear. I was a super low spender, but then once I started YouTubing, like especially in that KvK that you're referring to, Andy, where I would buy bundles specifically for subscriber milestones. So for example, I'd be like, I'd max the next Mountain Warfare if we get 750 subscribers or something. So yeah, I mean, it ended up being successful. Maybe we should do that more. But I don't know. I don't like nowadays. I don't really. I know some people do subathons and marathons and all that kind of stuff, but for Rise of Kingdoms, it's kind of tough to do that because, in my opinion, like how much you play shouldn't be dictated by your chat. Specifically for fights, like barb chaining, sure, but like for fights, you should just be fighting your waking moments, you know? So. Ooh, another training quest. Yo, that is crazy. But we are so far from any runes. What should I do? I'll probably just keep barb chaining. Once one of my marches go back home, do the training, take the training quest. Lilith is super hesitant to give anything, any in-game stuff to content creators nowadays. Like they give monetary compensation, and then it's up to the content creator if they want to reinvest that into the account or if they want to put that in whatever, because not stop fighting until hitting a certain amount of kill points. I have done that before. Like I end stream once I hit 30 million kills in the KvK, but like it's kind of yeah, I don't know, we'll see. As I said, I've been streaming casually as of late, but as soon as I go full time, I don't think the vibes are going to change, but we could do more things like that. I did go 24 hours, and I think you were there, right? Yo, that 24-hour stream was... that was tough. I might do... You know what? How about this? Maybe we'll do this. If I hit... Wait, how many subs am I at right now? Because 24-hour streams are so tough. But if I hit 8k subs by the time Kingsland opens, I'll do 24 hours. Unrealistic, but send out to your homies. It'd be greatly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel, like the streams. It's possible. It's possible. I believe. Like I set out goals. I'm not gonna share them, because that's just pressure. But we set out goals for the year. So like I have personal goals in terms of subscribers and all that kind of stuff, and then if you hit those personal goals, then we can continue, you know, being full-time and all that stuff, right? So man, I need water. I mean, 24 hours against 24-29 would be hype. I don't think it would be the past 5. The main problem being I'm still going to be employed by January 17th. But for Kingsland, it's definitely going to be possible. So, real question, can my internet survive 24 hours? Like, even when it did the last 24-hour stream, I think my computer was dying. 20 build is KvK? You're funny, you are. I'm going to try to pass you, though. So, you're going to tank for me, and I'm going to reap all the benefits. That's the goal. No way a reset. No. Actually, didn't even chain. That's crazy. I was too busy thinking about future plans. It'd be funny if I could get like an elite squad of people for Kingsland just in VC, and then we could like no, I'm joking. Kingsland, you gotta try hard. Maybe in the winning moments when we're winning or losing, we could do that. The Kingdom's funny, it's just I don't know. I don't really stream streaming VCs is dangerous. Especially with this Yar guy around, right? How are we doing? We're catching up. How are we doing in terms of alliance? We're top 5 in alliance now, so that's good. Making our way up through the honor rankings, hopefully getting decent crystal tech. Your PGAF? That's true. You just laugh awkwardly whenever and something controversial is said. But you're the instigator. You know what I mean? Like you like. Not what's the instigate? It's not what's the word where you like provoke or like you ask questions and then they say things. You know what I mean? And definitely get demonetized. Yeah. I mean, it's not bad as 1254 where Redline had like Bunny and Rez on his pod, but also my kingdoms, like some people in my kingdom are shy. Like I go on stream and then they're like they act timid AF. I'm like, bro, I'm not even a big streamer. We got like 58 people watching. It's no big deal. Nah, I'm shy. That's Miss Ploto. I used to, believe it or not, my first KvK ever streamed, I had Miss Ploto on stream every single stream. And just be us normally talking like on VC. But now she doesn't want to. She's too big for the channel now. Like I do wheels and then she had no idea what that was going on. I'm like, yes! Got an 8 spot. She's like, yay. The bunny pod was wild. I already finished my Golden Kingdom. I did it off stream. Because whenever I do Golden Kingdom, my viewership drops in half. So I don't think people like watching Golden Kingdom for some reason. For some reason, people don't enjoy watching. But I did it without gear, so it's Golden Kingdom's super easy nowadays. You just gotta know what to do. No! Oh no! Sad. Ethelfled, you failed me. That might nah. Just should have just settled for the three chains. Tried to get the 4. Tale as old as time. Wow. Can I talk, please? Tale of the time. Damn. I am kind of sleepy. You were the one that asked yesterday. I know someone asked yesterday. I'm like, damn, someone actually asked me for Golden Kingdom content? Like, but yesterday I was so focused on barb chaining with the expansion. I did it off stream because I didn't have an expansion and I'm like, I had gatherers out. So I'm like, you know what? This is a perfect time where I'm not 5 march chaining. So. Yeah, I have a similar, like I talk, I mean it depends on with the people I guess. But like I'm a lot more open to people that play Rise of Kingdoms and, you know, out on the street for example, because you have a shared interest. And that's the thing that's beautiful about video games is it doesn't matter where you're from or, you know, who you are and all that stuff. It's like once you have that shared interest of a video game, like you can literally just be friends with someone who has no other, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't know people from Indonesia without Rise of Kingdoms, so. The new skills, and I feel like they made it so that there's a healing hut in every single floor. So as long as you find the healing hut, like you're pretty solid. Golden Kingdom used to be a challenge, so. I think it's cool now, like watching our just people from our KD, like they don't even only play Rock together. Like I see people playing Steam games together, or you'll see like even people that aren't in the same KD play games together and all that stuff. So it's just like it's a community game for sure. It was so much RNG before. It's still a bit of RNG, but it's at least you know for sure there's gonna be a healing hut every floor. So for the early floors, I tend to just take the blessings, and then in the later floors, I take the heals. But you definitely need to do Golden Kingdom because you get a lot of blueprints, keys, and fragments and stuff. You know what? I just realized I didn't do this Ian's Ballads. I think I might have did it. I don't know. I don't remember anymore. Oh. Got a map. Plus 5 minutes of speed ups. Let's go. Just want to make sure that I continue, because one of the best changes they made to Bastion quests, I don't know if you guys remember, but before you couldn't hold the Bastion rerolls, so you'd literally have to put a timer for your Bastion quests every single time for 10 minutes, because that's like the time it takes to refresh a Bastion quest. So then you like every 10 minutes you'd have to refresh and refresh. But now that there's like this reroll holder, it's really good. All you have to do is make sure you keep that as empty as possible and try to get the best quests. I think that's probably one of the better changes they made in Rock, honestly. Like the Bastion quest used to be so tedious, and now they're still tedious, but it's not as bad. It's not as bad. Like when SOC first came out, it was crazy. I wasn't there, but like when I first started playing SOC, I think that was still a thing where you had to literally put a physical timer. Do you think I could chain this? What are the odds? Ooh, it's gonna be close. Let's go more north. Let's actually chain this one then. See? Lucky Bang, what are you hitting? Okay, you're good. We chained it. Nice! Oh, parchments all at once. I mean, I don't really do Marauders like that, so it didn't really matter for me. But that is also a really good change. One of the good changes they did was for pre-KvK stage 1, you trade with your whole kingdom rather than just your alliance. That was really good. This pre-KvK was the first time I experienced that, and it was so great being able to trade with myself and not having to go to a farm alliance or making my farm go to the main alliance. Like, it was pretty game changing. And then from my farm accounts, I could just help the whole kingdom like get their final parchments. The OG Marauders are crazy too, yeah. the OG Marauders had people book off work to kill Marauders for it was 3 days long too, so for 72 hours just kill Marauders. I'm talking like I'm a long-term, like a old player. I'm not that old, by the way. In terms of playing, I've been playing for 1.1k days. Like, I'm not a Rise of Civilizations player by any means. But yeah, good times. Good times. That's like COVID times. COVID rock hit different. Yeah, you booked it off too? I never did that, but Marauders used to be the thing, you know? Let me check. I wanted to check out Farmer's stream. So we have 5 content creators in 2068. Panther doesn't stream that much. We have Farmer, who's been streaming a ton. Taki makes videos. And Beast has been playing Call of Dragons, so he's been busy. But whenever possible, I'll try. Whenever I end stream, I'll definitely try to raid someone from this KvK. I'll focus on my KD, and then if there's no one from my KD, then I'll try to raid, you know. I don't know what the other streamers, honestly. If you guys know any other streamers from this KvK, let me know. I only know Oppo, and the 5 from my KD. Training time for Quest is coming soon? What do you mean training time for Quest? Oh, like, I'm not too sure what you're referring to. Yeah, Oppo's online. Oppo is indeed streaming. But Farmer's starting to stream soon too, so I'm gonna be probably gonna be raiding her. Can't get it with COD for life. I thought it was fun. Actually, I thought it was I thought it had potential when I played it. I really didn't like the reset, and the fighting was so on and off, you know what I mean? Like, you would be staring at your opponent for hours at like across a bridge, and then the fighting would last like 10 minutes. and then like, I don't know, like Rise of Kingdoms is different, where you could literally just consistently bring out your marches over and over and over again, and it feels like there's like this push and pull. But for Call of Dragons, that's kind of lacking. Where it's a lot more strategic, yes, but at the same time it's a lot more waiting around and finding the right opportunities, and I guess like listening to your leaders and finding the chokeholds and all that stuff. Yeah, War over Bridges 24/7. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it was like a lot of waiting around, waiting for either side to overextend, you know what I mean? And I think there's potential, but at the same time, the gameplay is slower than what I usually enjoy, so. Alrighty. I'm gonna continue doing Bastion quests and Chain on my own time. We do have a new Bastion, so I will show you guys that I am walking to... Where's the training run again? I asked for it earlier. Ethan's also a streamer, but yo, bro, you gotta stream. You gotta stream more, man. I know you. Wait, what's this? Awaken the ring. Oh, nice. There you go. Oh, it's right here. I know you're schooling it up, but I can't raid you if you're not streaming, man. Okay. But he's been working hard with migration, so I don't have a problem with art style. It's just the reset, and then the fighting was a bit slow. But I don't know. I'd probably try it again. Someday, but not currently. Anyways, I do want to watch this GG Nugget Only Farmer stream, so I'm gonna go ahead and send you guys there. Be sure to hashtag Ploto raid once we get in there. Give him some love, give him some hearts, all that stuff. And I will be streaming same time tomorrow. Like, we're gonna keep this consistent. I'm gonna stream consistently this KvK, and hopefully you guys enjoy it and keep watching. So appreciate you guys. Give Only Farmer some love. She's gonna be streaming with the one of the kings of 2060, as well as GG. So I'll see you guys there. Peace.